Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to convert your HTML files, your local HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files into an Android app. Okay. The first thing you have to do is get your HTML file. In my case, mine is already in this folder from Visual Studio Code. Okay, so let me show you what my HTML file first of all looks like. Okay, so you can see it's a quiz game, a word guessing game. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is move over to your browser. Now already remember you have your file saved in a folder. Oh, so you have it saved in the folder, so you go to the browser and you look for this. As soon as you click convert HTML files to, you see web into app. Okay, let's click this. Now before this, you have to make your HTML file a zip file. Okay, it's very important that you do that, otherwise this won't work. Okay, so to make this a zip file, highlight and then you right click. You come to send to and then compress to zip folder. All right, so there you have it. It's important that you have your index.html file here as well, and then your zip file. Okay, so we go back to the browser. Here's what's the, so you have to log in, right, or sign up. But in my case, I've already done that, so I'm not going to do that again. So here's what it looks like already when you log in. So here's the dashboard. So you quickly go to the maker. Okay, you can see here that you have online URL and you have HTML file. So if your HTML file has a URL already, you can click here and then add your URL. So since we're using a local HTML file, remember you can make up these files, from your Visual Studio Code, from any code editor. Otherwise, your Notepad is also fine. All right. So when you click this, it tells you to select your zip file. All right. So I just opt here already. So I just select my zip file, right, and then open. You see, we already have the index.zip and then the index.html file. Okay, so you can as well go ahead to set the icon, whatever icon you preferred icon for your app. You can set that here. So I'm just going to leave that out and then come to the app name. So let's call it a quiz. All right, and the company, let's say Source Tech. Oh, we have to clear this first of all. All right, so Source Tech. All right, so you can see it's already automatically updated here. So one thing you can also do is to come to this settings here. This is kind of like a more advanced settings to all of this. So you could set the certificate to your you know tastes, right? And you could also monetize this app, because the app you're creating here eventually can be uploaded on Google Play Store or App Store, right? So you could monetize, you could personalize your certification, You could personalize splash screen, app toolbar, and all of that. So, but that's not what we're looking at right now. I'm just going to leave all of that out, and then you just click next. All right. On this page, you can see you have your quiz. All right. So, and here, this should be on free Android app. Okay. So that being said, make app. You can see how simple this is. This is a process that is less than 2 minutes. Okay. There's so many other things you can do with your local HTML files. So if you have a file, a created HTML file that you want to, experiment with it, or you want to try to monetize or make an app, here's one of the things you can do. I'll be dealing with so many other things you can do with your files. Okay. So you see here that you already have a URL for your app, you know. So all you have to do is just add a description. For the categories, you can just, depending on whatever file you're creating, if it has to do with games or maps or communication, beauty, art designs, and all that. In my case, mine is games, so I'll just go for game. You to specify what kind of app you want to create. All right. That being said, add a description to tell a bit more about the app. So let's just say this is a very good and reliable app. Okay. All right. Are you here? Okay. So you can see now that, beg your pardon. You can see now that the app is created already. Okay. So how do you get this app out now? Come here, download, download free, and download all files. You just have to wait a bit. Okay. All right. Here is the quiz. So we will just move this to the Squid Game folder. Okay. Let's just copy and paste. So you have a quiz already. To get the Android APK out to be able to send to your Android phone, you need to extract here. Okay. Then when you extract here, you can see your Android over here, right? Here is already your Android APK. So this is the file you are going to transfer to your Android phone. All right. Remember that because we did not fill in personalize our certification and all of that, it might give you some, it might ask you some questions, it might give you some. But what I can do right now is to show you all of that. I don't have an Android here with me, so I'll just use an Android emulator, right? So let's transfer this to an Android emulator and let's see what it looks like, all right? So we'll be testing the app on my Android emulator, but here is where you can find this is a folder, the Android folder. So when you open, you can find the Android app here, app release. Okay, so having said that, let's go to my emulator. You can see I have already imported the that app here. You can see it, quiz app, and the reason why the icon is like this is because we left the icon to be just star. You can always change your icon and to whatever suits you. Okay, so let's click on the app now and see what it looks like. Perfect. Here we go. Okay, you can see in a matter of minutes we've made a HTML page, an actual Android app. So do subscribe for more videos. Be sure to click the comment button, click the like button, and comment.